Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's midday money. All right, it's a little bit after 12. Apologies. Let's get ready with some football. It is a football Friday. And we're going to get at it. We got the free picks. I'll put them in the chat in just 1 second. As always, hit the like button here on the YouTube channel if you're watching. If you stumbling across me on the X, give me a follow. Maybe you want to come into the YouTube chat and say hello. You can do that. Or afterwards in podcast form, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Midday Money is there along with the Look at a Line show. So be sure to check it out. All right. It's again, Football Friday, October the 4th. And interesting game last night. Mike Evans touchdown 125 gets there. Mooney touchdown 225 gets there. Mooney over 60 yards plus 175 gets there. Although I did have the under. Did not get there. Did not get there with that. So, but we're reloaded here for Friday. I'm going to get everything up in the chat for those interested in free picks. I got you covered, free picks. You want premium picks? You could join the YouTube Premium. You can go get a weekly pass, promo code midday if you want to do that to support the show. Wonderful. Teaser Tuesday is posted. College, NFL, Major League Baseball being added to the drop. And there you have it. Twitter world, X, tweeted out, X'd out, whatever you call it. Let's go. Let's go, Twitter universe. All right, we're going to hit the banners here, get them up in the chat, and move on today because it is Football Friday. I have live show today, Mark Lawrence, Victor King, the Playbook guys. That's live. I will tweet that out as well on YouTube and Twitter, Winner Circle YouTube channel. You know, I do that 5 days a week over there, but let's get to it. Teaser Tuesday, 2 and 3 in college football teasers. We are minus 240. You know, I put a record up there. I can't have somebody come in after thousands of episodes and think like I'm some kind of fraud because I forgot to leave out the minus. 2 and 3 minus 240. Penn State minus 17.5. Ohio State minus 9.5. Nebraska at a pick'em. That's a Big Ten teaser. If you haven't figured that one out. NFL, we've yet to win a teaser. I'm not doing a crazy Mr. Numbers. We're not going 13, 14, 15 points, $1,900 favorites. No, we'll just do the 10-team, 120 from DK. Panthers plus 14, Patriots plus 10, Texans plus 11. Couldn't find another home dog there to really bump it up, so we had to go with a road team with the Panthers. Double digits. We'll take it. On to all the other free games, which you don't really have yet, but here we go. 19-5 in college football plus 1405. Makes sense. Number one college football capper on winning free picks, picks and parlays, winners and whiners. That's all wherever you go for your college football. Number one, yours truly, 19-5 plus 1405 here in the video. We do okay college football. UNLV tonight, 6.5 point favorites. Rutgers plus 7 tomorrow. James Madison team total over 34.5. Now, the regular total, I think, is like 20. I'm not laying a short number. I'm going to go. They're going to score their points. I thought about just doing an over here 48, but you know what? They scored their 6-7 touchdowns. I'm going to get this 34.5 plus 120. Sure. Cal Bears money line plus 330 over the Hurricanes. I could take the 10. I could whatever it's down to is 13, right? You know what? Cristobal, I don't love the coach. Nice win last week. Crazy ending. I mean, they were battling in a first half battle with South Florida. He'll screw something up. I'll take Cal with a little defense. Bye week. 330, sure. Let's go, Cal. Baseball 175 and 191 minus 1090. Again, these are the free plays. Premium plays. Hey, we're in the top 5 on all the networks that we're on. 100 plus. There you go. Good baseball season. But here, we got to get to even by the end of the World Series. We'll see if we can do it. Tigers plus 135. Royals plus 170. Yanks. Royals are going to beat the Yanks. Boy, that'll be great if the Royals beat the Yankees. NFL 8-8 minus 100. This is like my season. I'm under 500 for the season on the sites of my NFL. I've yet to get ahead. 5-5 1 week, 7-7, 3-6. I can't, right now, tough September. Hopefully we turn it around here in October. Washington team total over 26.5 plus 145. Again, I'm going a little more plus money. I know Cleveland's supposed to be a good team. Till I see it, I'm not believing it. Washington has scored in all their games. Plus 145, sure. Rams under 48.5. Why? How has this gone up? What am I missing? I mean, are the Rams going to give up 40 points to Green Bay here? I'll go under. Steelers under 44 against the Cowboys on Sunday night. There you go. There you go. Everything is out there. Ryan Page is in the house. Not so Scooble's pitching Saturday, still undecided, but I want to bet the Tigers. Just don't want to get screwed by them starting anything. I think he's starting. I mean, if you're not starting him Saturday, you're going to start him Monday, and then he doesn't pitch at all. It's the playoffs, bro. Pitch him in 6 innings. He'll be fine. And then you can pull him back if you need him. What, you going to pitch him once? And then short rest if you really need him? I'm throwing him Saturday. I'm not overthinking it. I think it's Scooble. Tony C's in the house. Took Mike Evans scoring Tampa's first drive last night. 13 hundo. There you go. Need to keep that streak going. That's pretty good. I mean, first drive touchdown picker. Good one, Tony. T's Tennessee Ole Miss down 6 points. Should be a solid 2-teamer. The Vols and Ole Miss. All right, let's see what we got here. College football. Let's head to the SEC. Ole Miss, South Carolina. On the road. Tennessee versus Arkansas. Oh, looks so easy. I mean, Arkansas is. I mean, guys. I mean, they're teasing down, but me, I'd rather take the home teams and tease them up. SC gets a quarterback this week. They have a decent defense. They're at home. Also have a tendency over the years to push the big teams hard. That game is they take the dog or leave it for South Carolina, right? I kind of like South. I'm with you on South Carolina there, Tony. Michael B's in the house. Nick Nasty's in the house. Mike B had a so-so night. Mets and Tampa cannot believe the Bucks blew the game, but I feel like I stole the Mets game. Yeah. I mean, really. You're going to complain about Tampa Bay, but you're going to think you had the Mets for an easy winner. You got to split. Be happy. I'm running the Tiger to plus 1 until they show me I shouldn't. I agree. Any running back score last night? Don't think so. Mooney. Yes, Michael B. 31 points. That's kind of input we need to bring home the championship. Big game for Mooney. Yeah, right, for our little Ron Mexico team. $54 points yesterday. Not bad. You went with Baker. We had Baker in the lineup, huh? 23 from Baker. You can't complain about 23 from Baker. I mean, it's a good night, 50 points, 2 guys. Who'd this guy? Just one shot. Who'd he have? Drake London, big A, 33-9 from his running back. I mean, no one caught ours there. Ex-presidents had 2 guys play. Kicker with 15 points for Atlanta. Oy. But yeah, 54 spot. I mean, they projected us at 103. I mean, you're telling me you're not getting 50 points from anybody else? Could be a big week. There are the picks for everybody in the chat, as always. Maybe I got nothing today. We'll probably try to find a way to get on one of these college football games. Probably a doggy. Dogs on Friday college football are 13-2 this year. I kind of like a favor in the UNLV game. That's who I like. First travel spot for Syracuse, going on the road. Vegas, no less, really. I'm going to be in Vegas on a weekend with Syracuse. Give me the Rebels. I'm on the over UNLV game tonight. Kind of like them 6.5. I agree. Maurice, good afternoon. Most profitable 30 days I've had in NFL college football so far. Shout out to Kirk last night. Bring that one home. Wait, did he have 500 yards? Mizzou money line. Hurricanes 10.5. Rutgers +7. Washington -120. So Mizzou versus A&M. The Canes. I got Cal. I got Cal +330 here. Rutgers, I could see that. They play defense and they run the ball. And Nebraska's is similar. So you're getting points. I tend to agree with that one. Washington, money line. They're at home, aren't they? I forgot who they're playing. Why don't I want to say they're playing Michigan, right? Yeah. I could do some Michigan. I could do that with you. UNLV over. I'm not sure, AZ. I can listen. I like UNLV, so I'd have to tend to. I want points. The more, the merrier. I get it. Murray says, I want to take. Who's that? Tonight's game? What is that game? What is that? What are you getting? 23 points. It's a big number, too. How about I'd rather just do an under here. I don't hate this, right? Because Oregon has Ohio State next. So you want to take the points thing and Oregon's going right? We're just going to go through the motions in this game? I don't hate it. Exactly. Ohio State on deck. +330. Sold John Cal over Miami. Miami, here we go. Team money. Miami's not losing until they meet Clemson, and Clemson will smash Miami. But Miami has the best offense in the ACC, top 5 offense in the country. Just no defense to save their lives. Well, they're top 5 offense in the country. I mean, you beat garbage teams. I mean, Ball State's not a good team. Ball State over tomorrow. You want to do that? 56.5, sure. Maurice, Miami Cal won't be close. Cal can't block. Cam already put up 39 versus Cal last year with Wazoo. Okay. Cal can't block, but they've given up. So here it is. Let's see, Cal. 14-9 at Florida State. 31-10 San Diego State. 14 to Auburn at Auburn. 21-14 win there. 31-13 Cal Davis. So 13-14, 10-14 they've allowed so far. Granted, those teams are not Miami U, but I'm going to take Cal, and I won't be shocked if they win this one outright. Last year's last year. You're not putting the Mario Cristobal into that mix. Where you saw how they played last week. You saw where they were going to run the ball instead of taking any and end up losing a game. This is a prime Cristobal mess it up spot. Maurice. Rose are about to shock the world. Oh, Maurice, I agree with you. Don't let T Money and Mr. Numbers. Those two guys love the Yanks. Front runner central. I didn't have anything for today. Looking for you or someone in the chat to make a few coins today. Here's the thing. It's a 6.5 UNLV. I like it. I don't want to bet 6.5 on it, but that's where I'm at. Washington, could have grabbed Washington a +9 back in August. Washington was +9 2 weeks ago. I do like Washington home here. But here's a good thing, Michelle. If you don't like anything, you don't got to move on them. You don't got to move. J-Rock's in the house. Tony C said, don't care the Tigers pitchers at the playoffs. Someone comes in hot and makes us a lot of money. I'm riding Detroit. J-Rock hit a +56.25. I didn't see that. Where was that, on Twitter? I got to find, hold on. 7-legger. White over rushing, Con over receiving, Evans touchdown, K-Con receptions, Mooney over yards, Drake London touchdown, Baker 3+ touchdowns. There you go. That is nice. You like the Fanatic Sportsbook? You won't be there long hitting a prop like that against them. Aggies still don't know who the quarterback is going to be on Saturday, so I'm staying away from the game and preparing to get hurt by the Aggie loss. Normally, like I was saying, like Syracuse making a first road trip, Missouri's making their first road trip as well, but at least they're off a bye week. And again, the Aggies quarterback situation just concerns me. Washington's going to get smashed. J-Rock likes Michigan today. I don't want Dak against the Steelers defense. Cowboys LT suspect. I think Dak is going to spend a lot of time on his back. Baker 3 career starts versus Atlanta and not scored less than 18 points. Oh, he put up points last night. Sparty cover 23.5. The truth, yes. You, Detroit Lenny, you'll be happy. I think they keep it close. Ohio State on deck. You'd have to think they're just Oregon's going to want to win, not show too much anything flashy or splashy. Win and get out of there. They don't need the style points nowadays, right? Everybody's in the playoffs unless you lose 3 or 4 games. So they don't got to win sexy. No one's gonna complain if this game is 24-20 and they edge one out because next week they got Ohio State. Tony C says, don't trust Sparta right now. QB's all over the place. I'm on the over in that game. I can do an over. It's just a lot of points for a team that's got a huge game on deck. Miami's top 5 offense. It's not a debate. None of that. Their QB will be a top 5. It's not a debate. None of that. Oh, okay. So you gotta put a period in here. Miami's a top 5 offense. Sean. It's not a debate or an argument. None of that. Period. Their quarterback will be a top 5 has-been candidate. He can ball. Okay. He's all right. See how he does. I mean, you think as a Virginia Tech guy, you're familiar with the ACC and Miami Hurricane football. You think you know about Mario Cristobal and him effing up things where it should be a win. But maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. According to chat, no way Cal can win. Just do a full unit on Cal plus 10 and half unit on the money line. I think KC can upset the Yankees. Yes. This is the playoffs. And this is not 96 Yankees, 2005 Yankees where they beat up on the Twins and the Royals and they have huge. This team doesn't have a deep lineup. We've seen them in the last. Let's go back to their championship year. I mean, even that. Let's go back to 2000 in the World Series. All right, to beat the Mets. The next year Marlins come in. I know they won against Philly. They start facing guys who throw strikes and hard. They look terrible. Now Cole's getting into groove, right? I mean, in this first quarter of the year, a couple months, Gills looked all right. And Rodon's around. Do you trust the bullpen? Trust the Kansas City bullpen more than I trust the Yankee bullpen. Don't start that. I said the Royals to win it all 71 months ago on this dang show. Good job catching up, Maurice. Here we go. Now, did you say that? Because I'm pretty darn sure the other day you were saying the Royals, Tigers, and Orioles all stunk. KC moneyline, Huskies moneyline, Arizona Cardinals plus 7.5 for Matt T. I like Arizona. I think they could score some points against San Fran. Although I did take Seattle over San Fran on Thursday night. Pep Boy says, shock the world. I'll be shocked the Royals score 3 runs. Is that 3 runs for a game or for the series, Tony C? T-Money. Pig Suey. Stay away from the spread on Arkansas versus Tennessee. Arkansas is not playing Tennessee. Wait, they are playing. No, it's the play Tennessee. I have Missouri and A&M in my mind, but yes, they are a home dog against the Vols. If you want to take the 13, I think you got to take the over in that game too. I think you got to go over because that'll be a shootout. Murray says, I'm 3-0 ATS in Miami games this year. I took Virginia Tech last week. Virginia Tech was a good matchup. Cal doesn't have the QB Virginia Tech does. Scoring 9 points for Florida State along 7 sacks is bad. I agree. The line went from 13 to 10. Listen, I'm taking – we'll see what happens. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Or Sunday. That game's Sunday or Saturday. I can see the Royals still in game one. Worry about their offense. Most of their starters are righties. You want a lefty versus the Yankees. Royals lack offensive production lately. Well, they had no power because Vinny P was out. He's back. We'll see what we get out of him. Bobby Witt's awesome. I kind of like that little lineup. Sally Perez is a good catcher. And again, if they win a game here, if this is like a 4-2 kind of series, for Yanks winning, that won't shock me. I just don't think the Yanks are a World Series winning team. That's what it comes down to. Cal Money is like setting up money and lighting it on fire. Where he says, Michigan is a ranked team as underdogs versus an unranked team. Huge red flag. Michigan QB can pass for 100 yards. He can pass for 100. He passed for what, 32, and they beat USC. Give me Washington at home. 24-20, Sean drinking with the local drunks. I'm just saying, for Oregon, they got a bigger game on deck. Are they going to put up 45 here, 45-20? Maybe they win 45-20 and cover. Listen, I didn't bet Michigan State. I don't have Oregon. I don't have a total. I got nothing in the game. I'm just giving you my thought. Mizzou seems like the much more solid team than me, and they're dogs. Notre Dame went to Kyle Field and won. Why can't they give me plus money? And it's a first trip, bye week for them. It's a good spot. Remember, Notre Dame started off as the favorite and went to a dog in that after they lost their offensive lineman. So that was kind of a weird flip there based on injury. Quarterback play for the Aggies have been the problem. Mike Lee says, pretty sure T-Money called us suckers for betting on Cal. I know what you did. You said we said we're lighting our money on fire. I don't watch 500 games of college football. Well, you should watch 500 games of T-Money. Maybe you know what you're talking about there. Arkansas defense is way better than they look on paper because our offense has put them in impossible situations. We gave up 7 points to Auburn, and our offense gave them 7. Listen, I've had the Razorbacks a couple times this year. Pressure's on the coach. He needs some wins. Offense finding a little groove now with Petrino back. I kind of like him as a home dog role. I'm saying if you want the points, I think will be a high scoring game. I think Tennessee could score a little bit. I think Arkansas is going to score some. So if you like Arkansas, I do both. Worst case, 1-1. Maybe you get a wild one and you get catch both. Jarek says, Washington cannot block Michigan defensive front, and Will Rogers isn't going anywhere. Will Rogers, baby. I love Will Rogers. I don't know. We're going to find out. Ranked team getting points. Michigan on the road. Pitcher on Soto and Judge. Yeah, you can do that. That's the playoffs. You can do that. Regular season, who cares, I guess, right? You're like, whatever. Why the heck are you going to be throwing strikes to these guys? Nothing should come by the plate. I'd put them both on. You're going to bat them 2-3. First guy's going to make an out. I'll walk both of them. I'll take my chance on Stanton hit a ground ball. I'll take a shot. Hit home runs 3-0. So be it. I'm still walking those guys. I'm letting anybody but those two guys are going to be beating me. T-Money thinks Washington's around. All right. He thinks Washington gets beat up with Cal because they only saw Michigan play Texas. they changed quarterbacks, new head coach, new running back. Again, this is like their third quarterback because their starting quarterback went to the NFL, backup quarterback, now new quarterback. You lose some skill guys, they're going to be run heavy. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. All right. I mean, listen, if it's – what do I know? You know, the lines that pick them. But apparently Michigan's a big, bad ranked team, and they're an underdog. Wonder what happens in those situations. I did say it, but the Royals, Tigers said are not going to win it. 7-1, it can't beat the value. So, yes, I said both. Okay. All right. Now you want to come over to the Royals bandwagon. Jaguars finally get a win. I don't know. Do you want to really bet the Jaguars? Who do they have this week? Colts? No. I mean, you're going to give me Flacco and 3 points? I'll take the Colts. Texas is the best team in the country. All right. Jeremiah likes the under in the Arkansas game. Well, listen, if that's the case, you just think Tennessee beats them and it's, 30-17 or something, and it's an under. Michigan has the best D in the nation. Well, let's just see how that translates. They got a game tomorrow. They are on the road. I have a under 51.5 in this game. Not 41.5, 51.5. So I thought this was going to be a defensive battle. Anyway. So Minnesota scored 21 in the fourth quarter versus them. Dogfight 27-24 versus USC. 28-18 versus Arkansas State. Again, falling apart in the fourth quarter. Texas just demolished you. And you played a close game versus Fresno that you were trailing in the fourth quarter. Okay, we'll see how they do. Get to the Yankee bullpen. It's a wrap. Agreed. Arkansas held Auburn less than OU, and OU held Tennessee to 25. I'm with you on the Arkansas side of things here. I like Arkansas squad. If Royals can beat Baltimore in Baltimore, they can win versus the Yankees. Listen, Baltimore really was terrible the last 2 months of the year. Yankees not that much better, by the way. That's why they won the division by a couple games, because they were just losing like the Orioles were. Tease Miami down to a 3, says Ryan, against Cal. Right, you didn't get in the contest this week, huh? I think if you want Arkansas plus 14, take it live. Tennessee head coach is the most profitable first-half coach in college football history. All right. I'll take KC moneyline when Raggins pitches. Don't sleep on my guy Michael Waka tomorrow. You're right. I got to get out of here, too. I got a show in 20 minutes. All these statements give me a headache. This can't happen. No way that'll happen. People should be open to more possibilities. There's a lot of firm beliefs here that Michigan and Miami roll tomorrow. That's a parlay of your life, apparently, for the chat. Ryan says, Aiden QB played well, actually, 1-4 in a row. I know. I just don't like him. I just don't like it. And I think in one of my shows, I said to take A&M to win the SEC because I was going to do Bama or Georgia. Flegman starts from Missouri, but if Marcel Reed plays, take A&M. Game time decision as of now. Yeah, I think Wegman's supposed to get the start, though. I think he's good to go. For sure's in the house. What do you say, fella? 94. It's not 93 to infinity. It's 94 to the floor, I guess. I don't know. Last time you were here, I made the 93 to infinity song, and I had to go find it on YouTube to listen to it. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in, Phil. All right, so UNLV tonight, -6.5. Rutgers +7. James Madison team total over 34.5. There's your Cal Bears money line. These guys in here saying Miami's going to roll these guys by 30 or whatever. I'll take a Cal plus 330. We'll see how it does. If it loses, well, whatever. We're fine. It's one game. I'll be all right. I'll still be in. I'll be all right. I won't be an emaciated, skinny person. Major League Baseball. We got to get our baseball on track, at least for the video. Primo stuff, winning. College football, baseball, nice big plus money's there. But in the video, we can't get it going. Tigers plus 135, Royals plus 170. NFL, we are minus 100 in the chat. Washington team total over 26.5 plus 145. Rams under 48.5, and the Steelers, Cowboys Sunday night under the 44. 44. I know the Cowboys got some defensive problems, but have you seen the Pittsburgh offense? Not interested. I will be tweeting out live Mark Lawrence, Victor King. We're doing some NFL today on Winner Circle. If you want to check that out, I will post it on my Twitter as well. For shows like it's Syracuse money line, definitely I'm winning. Hold on a second. This is Syracuse's first road game of the year, and they're in Vegas. Like these guys weren't acting a fool last night. No, bad spot. You're not go to Vegas first road trip. You guys were in Vegas on a weekend. Just bad news. No focus for the visitors here. Cowboys being a fave makes me giggle. Well, they are an underdog, by the way. The Cowboys are a 2-point underdog. Syracuse isn't winning. Send me the money, says T Money. Syracuse isn't winning. Game is on Mars, apparently. All right. What if the game is in Las Vegas? I meant a dog. Oh, being a dog makes you giggle. Okay. They're back like McNabb was there. Oh, man. Who is the other one they had back there? Did they have Major Harris, or was that West Virginia? Who was the other quarterback they had, Syracuse? Oh, man. I'm drawing a blank. I know. I just, as I say, as a fave, I was like, what are you talking about? Because you say they can't win, even though they're 16-2 at home. Wine time's in the house. Laker guy. We got NBA in, 2 short weeks? Art Monk, best Syracuse player ever, he says. I had a kid. We used to play like ball in the court. We played basketball, whatever, down the street, the park. There was a cat there. Again, this was early 90s, between 90 and 94, I guess. Kid had a Matt Rowe Syracuse jersey. Matt Rowe. Great question for Syracuse QBs. Now, I have to go because I got my other show, but I'm going to look up Syracuse Orange QBs. Let's see. Let's go. There's no list. Let's go to best. Oh, here we go. Marvin Graves. That's who I was thinking of. Don McPherson. Look at this list. Look at this list. Where does Eric Dungy? Are you kidding? Todd Norley. Greg Paulus. Remember Greg Paulus gets over. Terrell Hunt, R.J. Anderson. Troy Nunez. Perry Patterson. Bernie Custis. Todd Philcox. Eric Dungy. Bill Hurley. Ryan Nassib. Marvin Graves. There he is. I remember Marvin Graves. Don McPherson and then McNabb. Poundit's in the house. I teased the total up last night, 49.5. Can't believe it soared over. Unreal, my own loss yesterday. Yeah, I can't. I like the under, so I'm shocked. Went to Art Monk's football camp when I was 12. I saw him at an IHOP 2 years later, and you remember my name. Wow, there you go. Good for Art Monk. Padres to win it all. Put in this morning, win the NL and the series, 200 each. There you go. Padres. Dodgers. Start tomorrow. All right, I got to run. I got a show in 15 minutes. I will tweet it and send a link on Twitter if you follow me there. All right? I'll see you guys shortly. All right, another live show with comments coming up at 1 p.m. So follow me over. I'll put it on the Twitter. You know what? I'll put the link right here as well for the channel. Hold on a second. Where is it? Ryan Nasibi puts in there. I see Panit's putting in the odds there, 250 and 550 to win the the NL and the World Series. I'm putting in the chat if you want to come check out my next show. Come say hello. That is where I will be. All right. Take care, everybody. Good luck. Bye-bye.